up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here with me.
Hello.
And we are in person with somebody who we spoke to during the pandemic.
Facts.
Ron Suno is here.
Ron Suno, you know the vibes.
And you got your artist G.Squeeze with you.
G.Squeeze here, let it do that.
Make them bleed, nigga.
Now look, we know you always say you know the vibes, so tell us what are the vibes.
Yes,
we don't know.
What are the vibes?
Nah, the vibes is like,
they know the
yo,
vibes,
we
bro.
outside
They
every
active.
day. You heard? We tapped in every location, you feel me? Every second. Like,
Doing what we want.
We doing what we want, and we setting
Everywhere.
trends. They gonna follow it.
We going viral.
They
We
gonna
going
follow it. So,
It's your time.
it's my time for me. New tape out right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we
Yeah.
going crazy.
Well, I was thinking about earlier because we had this whole discussion. Godfrey was up here, and he's a comedian, and we were talking about just the difference between being a comedian, but then you were more like a comedic actor because it's not like you would get on stage and do comedy. Is that something you ever thought about doing?
I mean, like, the jokes that I got, I definitely be wanting, like, say on some comedy shit, but I feel like my personality is more, like, reality. Like, I'm more comedy with reality. I'm relatable to my fans on some real life shit. Like, I feel like my skits is more, like, down to earth. Like, I could put, like, a vision behind it more than I could say it. You feel me? So that's why I do videos with my skits. So I feel like that's what is my talent.
And G.Squeeze is your artist.
Yeah, that's my artist right there. That's my brother, though. We grew up together. Like, we went to the same
shout out,
middle
shit.
school,
I
elementary
started
school.
rapping like last year though, bro.
Facts.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Whose idea? Did you come to him and say, I want to rap, or did Ron
When we
Suno?
was growing up, like all my brothers fake been rapping. He was rapping. Rugo was rapping.
You said fake been rapping?
like he was rapping. Like, he was in the streets. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like,
So
so-
we was rapping.
you
And
know how
shit.
that
I
shit
was
go.
never rapping. I was really active. Like I was doing shit. Feel me? But one of my mans, my son Ruga told me rap. I might be the ticket. Like he been rapping. He's like, you never tried it. You feel me? You may be the reason why we ain't blow yet. You feel me? So I just tried it. Niggas been jacking me since.
Were you good when
Facts,
you
you
first?
gotta
Were you good when you first tried it, or it kind of over time you gotten better?
Like, of course I get better. Like, the more I do it, I'm getting better. But like when I first started, everybody was jacking me. Like everybody, I put it on the gram. I got like 100 comments. I had like 7,000 views. It was valid. Like just on Instagram. So
You almost were
that's-
a natural.
That's showing you like I keep going. Like everybody telling me, yo, bro, keep going. Like don't stop. So I'm like, fuck.
Now,
it.
Squeeze, be honest for the first time here. Tell us the truth. Were you in your head doing this by yourself when no one was around? Like, all right, watch when they try to put me on the spot.
What you mean by that?
Like practicing when no one was around so that when you got on the spot and had to do...
For sure. If I write, it's over. Like if I sit down and write something, it's over. It's gonna be some fire. But if I come freestyle, like off the top, it's gonna be like I gotta work on that some more.
All right, so you're from the Bronx too, since y'all grew up together and went to school together.
Yeah.
And I remember earlier you said you were, at first, the first Bronx drill rapper.
Facts.
Did anybody have a problem with that? Because I know sometimes people come out and they be like, no, you wasn't.
Nah, yeah, niggas is tight.
Everybody.
Niggas is tight, yeah. But you know what it is? Like a general statement, people always gonna feel away, but the proof gonna always be shown, yo. Like when you making rules out here and you setting trends, niggas got nothing to do but follow. Like gangster, like they know what's going on. Like we've been doing this shit.
Like he could really say that we was doing this since 14.
Yeah,
like we 22
I
now.
was- like, I've
These
been
niggas that's
rapping
rapping
for
like
mad long.
18, 17.
Right.
So think about the age difference. Like we 14 doing
They
this.
don't want to give credit because I'm funny because like in a different lane, like you understand, like when you think about rap, a lot of niggas is real serious. You know, like I'm one of those rappers, like I'm mad funny, but I'm serious too. So it's like they don't want to give me credit as a full rapper, like oh he did that, you heard? Because they thinking like nah, like that's he too funny for that. You know what I mean?
Word.
Right.
Do you think people?
Bro, it's real shit though. Like you gotta be funny and be you. Like you can't just stick yourself to one thing. Like fuck is you talking about? You feel me? You gotta be able to do everything. Word.
Do you think that's what set you apart from other rappers? Is the fact that you have multiple skills? Like you have two talents, or probably more. But you think that sets you ahead of other rappers and stuff?
Yeah. I feel like that shit showed me that I stand out. Like I don't gotta be like everybody else. I be myself.
Now, you also have this horse challenge that's been going
gosh.
viral.
Whoa.
We need to
horsing
talk
around,
about
you
this
heard?
for a second.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm sitting on girls' backs because I don't got my permit, I don't got my license, so I'm getting on the back. You know, make
How
sure
do
you.
you talk these women into doing this?
And also, how did you come up with it?
Nah, it was a shorty idea. You heard? I was chilling with some gymnastics type of girl. She do gymnastics. She was flexible, but she was like a chiropractor type of girl. Like I was chilling with her on like I think it was like Valentine's Day last year. And she was like, yo.
All right, chilling with somebody on Valentine's Day is serious.
Sounds
you
like
can't
your
just
girl.
say I was chilling with
Sounds
her
like
on
somebody you
Valentine's
kinda-
Day.
It was some
dealing
girl I
with.
was talking to, you right?
Okay, there we go.
She was in a little situation I was dealing with. She was flexible though. My back was hurting, you right? So she like, I could crack your back. So she cracked my back.
Pause.
Boom, 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 pause. So she like, get on my back. So I got on her back.
Oh my gosh.
So she started swinging me in the air. I was like, ah.
You are kind of light.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? I put that on the camera. I gotta record this. I just made it.
He said, I was like,
ah. That shit was
you got tossed around.
I was tossed around. She hosting.
Wait.
You hosting. We do the whole challenge.
So from that little moment you had with her, you were like, I should make a challenge off of it?
Hell yeah. You feel me? Because you know what it was? I took the flick with her. You're like, you feel me? I was on her back. Then after I seen the comments and everybody, I'm gonna do it again. You feel me?
That's true. You know how we be like, man, he on my back. That was literal.
Literally, I'm on that back.
Literally.
Now, all these other women who did the horse challenge, did anybody get mad? Like somebody's dude might have seen that and been like, yo, why you got
my girl
on my girl's back?
Nah, not yet. Like for the most part, it's like a lot of people joining the challenge. We got kids, you feel me? We got girls sitting on other girls' back, so I feel like this shit lit. Like we got everybody that's commercial.
It ain't that serious.
You feel me? Like I feel like everybody joining it. If you want to join it, don't be scared. You heard? Like
if you was dating a girl and somebody else was on her back, a dude, would you be mad? On the horse challenge?
I'll be mad at her.
Nah. I'm be happy. Nigga, I'm gonna look at that nigga like you did that. Fuck what you talking about? You got my girl to horse around? That's fire. Bugging. Nigga, you gotta give credit. Nigga, fuck what you talking about? You got it.
Fuck that.
That means she let it happen, you heard?
Yeah, she's
no funny
bugging.
shit. She let it happen.
She's tweaking.
So tell me how you think that the following that you created, just from being, like you said, you have all these sketches that people know you from. And sometimes people put you in a box and they know you for that. And then you're making that transition, which is something like I think DDG kind of had a path like that too. And I know you guys are cool with each other. But do you think that sometimes it made people doubt you more and maybe not take it as seriously at first?
Yeah, at first it was like questionable because it's something new, you know? Like everything that's something new is always gonna be questionable because they never seen it before, you know? Like a lot of times when you hear a lot of comedians, they stay in one lane because they scared to try something that take them out. You feel me? They feel like they'll be like canceled and shit like that. With me, I just feel like I ain't care, you know? I feel like I'm gonna be me. Like I've been doing this shit. Like even before, like with me being a rapper, that was my whole goal of just doing me. Like I wanted to be a rapper, but I needed something to stand out with my music because I feel like I wasn't be able to get no views. My supporters, they wasn't tapping in. So my funny side was able to bring out the following, you heard? Like from East Side, like they understood like, all right, this nigga funny. And then I was like, all right, boom, now I'm gonna throw the music there, you feel me? So I fake forced it on them. So now, like 2023, like they hear my music and they understand. I got supporters that's vouching for me. They see that shit, and you got rappers that's funny too. Like they got different niggas that's with YouTubers. They in the car with niggas being funny. Like before, a lot of rappers was too scared to be funny. You feel me? Now niggas in the car with niggas dancing, all types of shit, on TikTok, everything. You feel me? It's just so open now. You feel me? And I feel like I open those doors. Well, that shit lit now.
Which audience do you think has been harder to grow? The audience that knows you for music or the audience that knows you for your skits and your humor? Which is harder to grow?
I mean, from my position, probably music, you know? Because,
Okay.
of course, you know, the entertainment side, but now, it's lit now, you know? Like, for me, they definitely understand, I ain't gonna lie. So I feel like now I can really do what I want to do and just capitalize, word.
But there's more responsibility now. We all know about the Rolling Loud Festival and how you guys got canceled out of that festival. But you weren't the only ones. Yeah, and I understand that has to be really difficult because it's in New York. So, you know, of course, I'm sure you had everybody ready.
My mom's ready to see that shit.
Your mom was coming?
Yo, somebody had work for my mom's. I mean, somebody my mom worked for, she told her shit. She was like, word? Bet. She went crazy for me. She's like, all right, we gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get your fit. All that. Like, what about my mom was like, that shit was crazy. And we didn't even get to go on.
And so the reason was just because drill music does have a stigma attached to it. Right. But right now, it feels like you're trying to push this is not about a competition. This is not about us clashing with each other. We really got to collaborate more.
Yeah. And shout out to my manager for that. You're like, collab over competition. And like, collabing with people is always going to be the bigger picture. Like, because we got families at the end of the day. A lot of people, when you think about niggas that's rapping, they trying to rap because they trying to get out the hood. So why not get out the hood and put everybody in a bigger position if we think about a bigger side? Like, for me, you got to have a vision for this shit. So when you're a bigger person, that shit gonna always come together. Wow.
I was thinking about NBA Youngboy and how he recently did that interview with Billboard where he was talking about just like kind of some of the regrets that he has about things that he said and just all of the clashing that he's had to go through because that's really stressful, right? When you go places and you got to think about like who got an issue with me and people beefing with other people.
Yo, we trying to make more beef. Like we already got enough going on. We don't be trying to make no more than that.
Yeah, niggas be having their own problems. Like
take it
everybody
easy
got,
out
you
here.
feel me? Word. So you just gotta.
I feel like people always try to pitch you like you got a problem with this person because you're not hanging around them no more, or you know they don't see you with the same people that they saw you with when you first came out.
Yeah, you know, life would just be life, man. Life just be life, and like, whatever you see, just shit just be happening.
Do you ever?
I'm not controlling none of that shit. Shit just happens.
Do you pay attention when people have rumors or make comments like that, or you kind of just keep it pushing?
Nah, I just do me, yo. Like I like that shit though, yo. Like I'm not the type of nigga that get mad or something. I like shit like that. I like reading it.
Do you?
Yeah, that motivate me. I'm a Leo, yo. So I'm a type of nigga like I like reading bad comments. I like seeing it. I need that, yo, to help me keep going, yo. Like I'm not the type of nigga that get discouraged from shit like that. I need shit like that for ordering me to do what I want to do. You feel me?
It gets you in Suno mode.
Yeah, you feel me? So I never look at that shit and be like, nah, these niggas is wild. I'll be like, I need more of that, yo. I need a reason for me to go crazy.
Give me more hate.
I need that.
Bring it. It gives me energy.
Hell yeah, like I would never stop for another nigga opinion.
So now you have your own label. All right. So who else is signed to the label?
Yo, shout out to my son Siri De Niro. He soon be back. I ain't gonna lie. You know I gotta give credit to my boy. Yeah, that's my brother right there. We got G Woo, we got G.Squeeze, Cheek Moo. You heard? That's a couple artists.
Those my L's. Those my no limits. You heard?
Bo wanna mention a couple artists from SBL. For me, we here too. You heard? That's my man.
Yeah, Bo got Torch. Torch go crazy.
Torch, Shmo's Loco.
Moody
Yo,
B.
hold on. Moody, Freeze Money. Yeah, Freedom Money is
Money.
going crazy. Moody B. It's mad of us, yo.
Right.
And we going crazy too.
It's like 50
Niggas
of
just gotta
us.
watch.
Gangsta.
We gotta tune
I was tatted on me.
I got this shit on my
SBL,
neck,
this shit
you
on
heard?
my
Yeah, I got this set on my neck. This shit forever.
Like we
you
really
heard?
L's, yo. Like
Not
this shit
playing,
really
you heard?
traditional thing. You feel me? So
How do you make sure that y'all don't have misunderstandings with each other too? Because I feel like that happens a lot of times with crews, and people gotta communicate. So do y'all have like meetings? Do you have like the Motown sit downs? Like, okay, we got to figure out how we're gonna move, how we're gonna strategize.
I
how
mean, like
we
with us is organic. Like we brothers, so like we don't really let shit. Like when we get misunderstandings, we know how to move with that. For me, we've been doing this shit since kids. Like,
Okay.
since
like we
kids.
grow with each other, we know each other
We been
already.
through mad shit.
Then we go to the stew with each other. Like I feel like when we at the stew with each other, that's time where we can all get together and talk. Like we can feel what's on our mind. Like that shit.
We don't really have misunderstandings like that. We be tripping.
What about when it comes to women? Let's say y'all are performing and you both see the same girl that
we don't
y'all
own them. We don't own them.
Nah, yeah, that's not
They for
mine,
everybody.
Yeah.
That's not mine right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, word.
But
That's
say
for all of
somebody
us.
come and push you out the, you know what I'm saying? And it just, sometimes that could happen. You talking to somebody and then someone else come and start talking to her too. Do y'all do that on like, maybe sometimes to be funny?
They for both of us. Man, we don't get tight.
Yikes.
It's whatever the girl want. Honestly, you know what it is, Angelique? Because you don't understand soon.
Are you chewing gum? Did you just put gum in your mouth in the middle
I
of the
feel like he
interview?
did. It wasn't
Come
in there
on,
before.
now you know I'm not going to let you do that.
I'm not gonna shoot too loud.
I heard she the gun police.
Yeah,
She
you
is.
know I am.
I think she do that, but let me tell you something.
I
Man.
got to rip your face off.
Yeah,
in a minute.
Bobby
Don't do that.
Panic.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Bobby Panic.
Yeah, fight.
No,
I feel like I'm talking with my shit.
Come on, you can't. You just put gum in your mouth in the middle. That is terrible.
Nah,
Would you do that if you was on stage?
I wouldn't do that. No, listen.
I feel disrespected. I don't
At
know.
least I care about how my breath smell around you. You know what I mean? Like, what if it got hot? It shit hot, you know? Nah, but yo, Angelique, though, you heard? It should be lit, though. You know, funny shit. Like,
Well, you coming to one of our shows?
We gotta do a video together one day. Like,
Well, you coming to a show?
I'm not doing no horse
nah,
challenge.
we gotta do the hood child. We could probably do a
You gotta
TikTok.
stop somewhere.
We probably do a little TikTok or something. You got TikTok?
You know what's crazy? I do have it. I never use it, but I should.
Y'all should do one together.
What? You got TikTok too? Mm-hmm. You be on TikTok dancing and
No.
shaking the hips and stuff like that?
Oh, you know, Jasmine Brand does.
I'll be in there eating.
Eating? Oh, you like food? You cooking?
No, I'll be eating.
Or you just eating?
What's the best date you ever took a girl on?
Shit, I would go to this nice little steakhouse. Like, you know the little expensive restaurants in Manhattan, like
Sizzler?
Sizzler, what's that?
No, I'm
No.
playing. I'm
Probably
playing.
gonna say last July.
She being funny.
We can't put them on. We can't put them on.
STK. All right. What else?
You know, you feel me? Wherever she wanna go, I'll probably let her go. You know, we go together. Like we do that.
Does it matter what she orders? Like, can she order a shot of 1942?
I get 4 shots. You heard?
Okay.
2 for me, 2 for her.
Yeah, he got.
I go crazy.
He got a limit. He got a limit for what he do.
I go
He
crazy.
do 2 shots and get 2 drinks.
Word.
Gangsta.
Gangster.
And Valentine's Day
gangster.
did just pass. What did y'all do this past Valentine's Day?
I think we was working though. I ain't gonna cap.
I forgot.
I think we had an interview or a show or
Yeah, we
something.
was doing some work and shit.
We was not with no females.
Okay, just
Yeah, we was on some work and we was getting to it, we grinding.
because they always say the right woman could really help elevate you.
Yeah, are y'all in a relationship right now? What's the relationship status for both of y'all?
Look at that trying to cover for that was
You
terrible.
stupid, gay. Alright.
Go ahead, we
I was
listening.
listening. I'm having fun, yo.
I let him go first.
Yeah, you go
I'm living
first.
my life, yo. Gangster.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm young. I'm having
young,
fun.
yeah.
But baby, you know what it is.
Shout out to he love me, yo.
I love who love me, but baby, you know what's up.
I love me, but baby,
Shout
you
out
know what's
PG,
up.
man.
Coming home to you.
Shout out PG, man.
Yeah, what's her name?
Nah, I already said
PG?
it. If they heard it, they heard
Oh,
it.
nah, he heavy. He heavy.
He's- he's
I
like,
didn't squeeze
I'm
those
I'm on
kids
that,
like
you heard?
nothing.
Fuck that. I'm on that.
I feel you. Fuck
You got to
that.
do some love songs.
Nah, I ain't there yet. I'm gonna do that though. I made a song about for my mother before.
Oh, okay, that's sweet.
When my mama
That shit alright.
leave her.
Everybody like that.
What's the name of it?
Georgina, her name.
Oh, sweet.
See, that's nice. Y'all a nice young man.
Yeah, I gotta go hard. Everybody, yeah, I gotta go hard. I'm a gangster though. But.
Double the G, gentleman and gangster.
All right, now let me ask you this. All right, let's see what you prefer. Obviously, Pinocchio was one of the first songs that really blew you up musically. All right, so do you prefer for her to ride you like a rodeo or give you the top like a bottle?
Oh, shoot.
If you had a choice.
She gave me the tell. Like, she gotta ride me like a rodeo.
I ain't gonna lie, I had the key to my heart. I'm going with Mop.
That's the key to your heart.
What I'm mother, nigga.
I say he said, nah, I need the rodeo.
That's the key to
I'm
my
a horse,
heart.
yo. You feel me? I'm getting on the back. Need to ride like a rodeo. I ain't gonna lie, I'm horsing.
This is literal.
Literally.
All right, and then let's talk about this. Do you go to women's houses? Okay, because, all kinds of things can happen. You could be getting lined up, set up. So when you meet somebody, you're in a
What
relationship.
you do? You be going. You
G.Squeeze, so you
I'm
can't.
going with the G. If I can't bring the G, I ain't going.
Nah, see, I don't go to
It
girls'
depends
clubs.
though. If I don't trust, I ain't going. But if I get a funny feeling, it's quiet.
Okay.
That's a good way to live.
Yeah. What's a funny feeling like?
Like I go to a follower, see she followed our ops. That's one way. Boom.
Boom.
She
do
followed
it.
one op is over with.
Over with.
What else? Just a funny feeling. I ask the bros if they know what's going on with her and shit.
What if one of your bros is like, oh yeah, I used to deal with her?
What?
Does it matter?
I ain't my girlfriend. She ain't for me. Like she ain't for the bros.
But it could be. Okay, could it
We
ever
don't
be your
own
girl?
these
Could it
girls,
ever
bro.
be your girlfriend?
Nah. If one of the bros hit, hell no. Hell no. My brother hit one of that.
Okay.
But what if it was?
Well, how he gonna come to the wedding?
Yo, that's
What you
crazy.
talking about?
You know, it's funny they asked a question like that before. Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy,
Niggas
bro.
Hitting the
Nah,
same
but we
girl.
could still be cool.
and
Like we don't
cuffing
gotta
them.
be
Crazy.
beefing. We could all be mad cool. Like you could come around, have fun. But
I thought you said you don't own them. So if you don't,
we don't own them. They could be cool. Like we all gonna be cool.
Okay.
For me,
But I'm saying that. What if the guy was like, look, it was a long time ago. I respect her
Buzzing.
though. She cool.
He said buzzing.
It's over. with.
It's
Out the
over.
window.
You
should
can't.
have chose what you should have knew what you was doing. And
She
shit.
probably hadn't met you yet.
Yeah.
Should have do what you did when you doing
Shoulda
it.
do what
Like,
you doing,
what
how
you
you
talking
going
about?
on,
You
yeah.
should have did that.
Word.
Bug it.
Now this album is your time. Why do you feel like this is your time?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, you got wild features on that tape, especially from the towns. Like we keeping the New York orientated for this tape, cause I feel like a lot of these features niggas be having problems with each other, and these tapes like I put everybody together on it. You feel me?
Oh,
You
nice.
feel me? Shit like that. That shit gonna be for the future. They gonna see why it's a good thing. So right now, like they learning that shit. Like it's my time, so they gonna
Mind
see.
you, a lot of niggas can't do that.
Niggas
a lot of
can't do
niggas
that.
can't have them niggas on that.
They
one
gonna
tape.
see though. I feel like a lot of people gonna overlook it, but right now they tapping in too. So it's like you got Kyle Rich, you got Tata, you got Dougie B, you got Shy K, C Blue, Zay Money,
Asian duo.
And they all from New
Asian
York.
dude.
Oh no, not Asian.
Yeah, Asia though,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Asia though. That's my first ever female feature ever.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Asia.
She's been on lip service before.
Oh what?
Yeah,
I like her. She's funny too.
That's fine. I
That's
never
what
knew
it's
that.
called. Lip service.
my podcast.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got.
Ron
I
Suno
fuck
was
with
on
that
that
shit.
other-
That's
yeah.
a fact.
I like that shit.
Okay, well, did you and
That's
Dougie? You and
fucking
Dougie B
crazy.
had some issues before, but you resolved it.
Yeah, we was all that shit. That shit was like I feel like that was just like a social media thing. Like you,
Social media will do that.
The fans, especially.
Fact.
you just gotta meet in person sometimes, get the vibe. You feel me? Shit like that.
Who called who?
We know the same people, yo. That's what it really is. We just know the same people, and then everybody just got together. We linked up. Feel me? Did a song.
I think that's such a good example too, that you could have an issue with somebody and then actually link up and then for real do a song together.
Money.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. We working, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I want to see everybody win, like, Free K Flock, you feel me? I wish the best for both of those two, and they whole situation with DOA, whatever they got going on. Us, we the L's, we got our shit lit. Everybody tuned in, you feel me? 2023, this our shit, you feel me? Everything shot. They know what's going on.
Now, some
Everything
people
shot.
feel like drill music is a fad. Some people feel like it's not going to last. Some people feel like it's not good because it promotes violence, et cetera, et cetera. I know you've heard it all. And you've experimented a little with other types of music too, right? So do you feel like you would ever do an album that doesn't have any drill music?
I mean, if it's whatever the fans want, if the fans gonna bump pop music, like R&B, that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck that.
What
you
if the
can
fans
sing?
want gospel?
I'm gonna do that. Whatever the
about
fans
country?
want, I'm doing it.
You gonna do some country music?
Whatever they want, I'm giving them. Gangster, like, I ain't gonna lie, you can't never limit yourself to anything. Like,
I like that.
niggas will sing right now. Word.
Niggas that
Well,
do that.
all right.
Go for it.
What's your favorite R&B song?
I like some Trey Songz, yo.
Okay.
I listen to Trey Songz, like, gangster. All Trey Songz songs is fire. That's it.
He said that's one of the artists he would listen to growing up.
Yeah, hell yeah, Trey Songz. I used to bump Trey Songz, you feel me? Word. My older brother used to. I ain't have an iPod and shit. I used to download the albums and shit, listen to that shit.
That's so funny.
What about you, G.Squeeze? What you and your girl was listening to on Valentine's Day?
Shit, I don't even know, man.
My son like Future, you heard?
Yeah, I like certain music.
That's your R&B?
That ain't R&B, is it?
Well,
I ain't gonna lie.
sometimes.
For me, really, listen to R&B, like the female fake gotta play, or it gotta be like one of the old school hits, like for me. But I listen to like No Cap, Lil Durk, Drill Soul,
Okay.
like,
Romantic.
yeah, some calm drill shit, like some calm street shit. I can't listen to some emotional shit.
Do guys do this? Because, you know, when we go through a tough time in a relationship, we listen to, like, sad music.
Like
yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
You do? You listen to
Yeah.
breakup
I be in
songs?
My bag. You bugging. Put my AirPods on, go crazy.
That's a fact.
Go crazy.
AirPods is the key to life.
Yeah.
That ass.
You ever cried over a girl?
Nah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Crying is
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
You did?
I got a kid, so of course you gonna
Okay.
cry. You got a baby mother. You
That
cry.
mean you on that. You
Yeah, hell yeah. You always gotta cry. You gotta cry, nigga. You gotta let it out.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I was off a pill.
I
And
cry when I had a kid. Fuck is you talk about? I cry
that's
when,
different.
like, even with my baby mother, like when she was carrying my kid, like I cried. Like I was like, damn, like shit real out here. Like you really shit about to be a new step. Like that shit make you cry against her. Yeah.
How's your co-parenting situation?
That shit fire. Like I love it. You heard like me and my baby mother, like we friends, but you heard like everything I do is she understand for me. She just like always go hit me up though. You know how that should go.
Well, she should.
Yeah. She has the right to do that, especially to be a good mother.
While my phone up sometimes, yeah. You know you violent. Yeah. Yes, sir.
How has fatherhood or being a dad changed in terms of like your content or your music, or how has it influenced you?
I mean, it just made me more responsible. Yeah, I feel like I know what I really want now. I got a reason to do what I do. Yeah, so it's like having a kid. Everything I do, I look at her face for me, and I just go crazy from there.
That is so cute.
That's
Hell
sweet.
Yeah. I got a tattoo on my neck, so I never.
Oh,
do-
wow, yeah.
Hell yeah, I got tatted twice. So I'm gonna play by my little one.
Does she know that's her?
She like baby. That's baby me. She know what's up.
That's baby
What
me.
of my mother? Watch when you see she get older, she gonna be a star. Watch,
She
Angie, what of my
hilarious.
mother? She's different.
And she on that.
She
I think
dance.
she a Taurus, right?
She a Taurus.
She
Like
my son, she mad mean. Like
she
she wants
mean.
something, she gonna get
She
that.
spoil you. She don't care about nothing if it's not what she want. Like she's serious. That's a little baddie right there. I gotta watch out for her. Yeah? I gotta make sure nobody play with her. What about that?
Now, let's switch gears for a second. What they gonna say, that song, right? Since we're talking about kids and stuff. I'm with your bitch and I ran out of condoms. Started fucking her raw, no problem.
Nice.
Do you ever do that and then be like, I kind of regret that. I'm not feeling too good.
Nah, no, first so good is crazy. I ain't never,
Feel sick.
if I take the condom, that mean we locked in, shorty. Like, that mean if I go raw, listen, that's it. That mean that's it. Yes, that mean I knew it for a minute of saying. I can't just do that. I said that in a song because
What motivated those lyrics? Because I feel like it's a backstory. What's the backstory here?
Crazy ass nigga.
He said, I used to do that.
Yo, stop talking like that, bro. Why you nigga?
Nigga move like cheek move. Yo, niggas move like cheek move.
I was going raw.
Okay, there we go. Be honest.
Yo, listen, I was going raw when I was younger. Boy, he know, I was having fun,
You never felt like this burned a little when I peed?
Nah.
You never was nervous? Like,
nah, listen, shit crazy out here. Shit crazy out here. Shit do happen, but listen. As long as you know,
go see a doctor.
You gotta get checked. That's it. And I ain't gonna lie though. Word of my mother, I'm a type of nigga now. Like, I'll be talking to girls that I know that's locked in with me. Like, I really gotta see. They gotta be obsessed with me type shit. Like, they gotta be on my dick. Like, only like, cause I know when a girl want other niggas too.
How do you know?
They just the open vibe. Like,
what are the signs? What are the signs?
They want to be outside. I want to go. I want to be there. Like, if they just want to be with me, then I know they just came for me.
All right, so they'll diss everything because they just kind of want to hang with you.
Yeah, and I know they obsessed with me.
Right.
For me, fuck it. But if it's like a girl I know that's outside, I'm not just gonna do that.
But what if you go to her page and she's following Drake, she's following Lil Durk, she's following Fabio?
I mean, that shit got nothing to do with me. Like,
a lot of girls follow.
Yeah, like I would look at girls follow unless she follow the ops.
Yeah,
I only check if she follow the ops, yo. If she don't follow the ops,
no ops anymore.
Listen, I'm just saying, niggas that don't like. At the end of the day, let me tell you some real nigga shit. Niggas gonna hate regardless of what you do, yo. Niggas gonna never like nothing, yo. So that's why I call them. When people dislike something and I can't get my message across through their head, that's what we call them, yo. Niggas gonna always hate when you doing something good. So shit like that. Word.
How is it now performing after what happened? Performing in New York though.
Yeah.
Is it still a weird situation? I remember we used to have the hip hop police. Certain artists they would perform, and the cops would shut down the block, and it would be really difficult. What is it like for you now in New York?
Nah, we good. Like I'm always go everywhere. Like the people love me, the kids love me. Like.
But with the cops, are they?
The cops love.
Cops. I don't have a problem with no cops. Okay. I don't know. Like the cops, they let it rock. I just did a video with the 4-5 shots, the Wild Wild remix. When I did that shit in Times Square. That's only like 7 mil. I did that shit in front of everybody. We had a dance contest, like the sturdy contest. The cops was right there. They let that shit rock, you heard? Because they know, like, we for the people. Like, we not even trying to harm nobody. We trying to have fun. Like, they know what's up. Like, gangster. We doing this shit for a bigger picture. Whoa.
That's good. And I do like the fact that you promoting so much positivity.
Hell yeah. For me, even, like, I ain't, like, niggas got to hear that.
Mm-hmm. So with the label for you, what's the situation? Are you going to get a distribution or do you have one? What's the plan?
I mean, we got our own label right now, SBL, you feel me? And then it's like redistribution, you feel me? Empire, you know, we got a little partnership with them right now. Shit like that. But realistically, we working. We doing our shit on our own from the ground up. Like, we hands-on with this shit. Like, no handouts, no cosign, no big artists. Like,
that's true.
Niggas ain't hitting me up like, Vaughn, let me help you.
Right.
Gangster, niggas, we doing this shit on our own, gangster.
Would you be open to bringing on a female artist?
Hell yeah, shout out to Bo. She be bringing right? What's her name? I don't know. V-Benz. Shout out to her, because she nice. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he just bring a female artist to the stool. He bring her to the stool. She dumb nice. Like, I see talent right there. Like, the females is going crazy. You got all the new artists from the Bronx Drill. Seeing all the females, they wilding right now. Ice Spice. I mean, all that.
Yep.
It's mad Bones crazy right now.
I wanted to ask you guys, who do y'all consider the godfather of drill?
Chicago niggas.
Chief Keef.
Lil Herb. G Herbo. Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Chief Keef.
Okay.
Niggas from Chicago. Niggas
They
from the Bronx
definitely
can't say
open
that
the
shit.
doors.
Like, when we was young, we was listening to them niggas.
Wow.
So y'all agree it started in Chicago?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That broke it in the Bronx. Like, that we got on that.
Then we got on
It
that.
was definitely Chicago.
Nah, and it's funny though, when Brooklyn did it, we was still doing it. They were just litter than us.
They was just different with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they was litter than us. We been doing that shit. We did it in 2014. Like, if you look at nigga, he just started rapping, but he was on the song with me 2014.
But then he didn't just start rapping.
He did one
I did one song.
He was on the
I wasn't supposed to be on that song.
Nigga,
One of the homies was supposed to be on that song.
He
but
didn't even,
come to the studio.
nigga, he did some funny shit. He played around with that verse. He wasn't rapping, but
That shit was
nigga,
that's
he
some
was
shit.
on a drill beat. All like,
It was destiny.
Hell yeah.
You feel like there's some competition with Brooklyn too? Friendly competition.
Nah, hell
It's cool.
no.
We love Brooklyn.
I fuck with Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
Shout out to
by the Bronx, we
Dusty.
love Brooklyn.
Shout out to Rod Swish. All them niggas. I fuck with
Right.
Brooklyn.
I fuck with Brooklyn music. Like, their drill music is intense.
You feel like, and I know people want you to do maybe like a collab album, with them.
Oh, I did. Well, OP, Rod Swish, Dusty, I did the Say That tape. We dropped that shit in the summertime.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the only Bronx feature. Like, they all from Brooklyn. I was the only Bronx nigga on that tape. We did like 7 songs, gangster. We got mad features on that shit. That shit lit.
So you're going to do a compilation album with your label?
Hell yeah, we got it. We got the tape coming with them two, with my artists,
got the L's tape.
Because it's him, it's G Ruger, and then it's 2, 3. So I'm gonna have a little compilation tape with them, and then push them because they're gonna be next in line to show what they got in for.
We ain't playing this year. This our year.
He nice, so niggas gonna hear what he gotta say. New sound. Niggas gonna tap in. They gonna try to be like us. You feel me? We got new dances. They gonna try to follow.
Here we go.
Shit, like different. We got a new lingo. Niggas will do that.
Like
we talking. Nigga, we different. What am my mother? Hell yeah.
All right. Well, we looking forward to it. We looking forward to you singing too, because I know you said you're gonna do a little R&B type
and gospel too.
I'm putting on my song, yo. I'm gonna say y'all name. What am my mother?
She keep pushing.
You like gospel?
Why
the
not?
Holy Spirit. Amen. I'm gonna sing for like Kirk Franklin. No funny shit.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming through and congratulations on everything. I appreciate it. It's different to do it in person than it was on Zoom, but we still had fun with you. I think you was in the car.
Yeah,
he was.
Last time we spoke.
Traffic.
Yeah,
Wildfire.
You always in traffic.
Yeah.
He that one that be at home like I'm in traffic, but he ain't really leave the house yet. Yeah.
Y'all not really lying.
Word, you gotta be doing that.
But G.Squeeze.
What he do? Nah, no funny shit.
Ron Suno, thank y'all so much for coming through. Congratulations on everything.